Greetings and salutations, folks. We are out and about today in Ireland, back in the motherland, so to speak. Basically, big long trip down to the southwest today, 234 miles-ish, taking in very few main roads. So if you imagine a line from Belfast to Limerick, I'm kind of heading in that direction. I'll maybe stick a screen grab up for you to show you what route I'm taking. It's the first time I've used my route app to plan a route which I have absolutely only a purpose of getting from A to B. So I've let it do it with curvy mountainous roads, and I'm only about 20 minutes into the journey, and so far so good. Now these are old roads I probably would have known back when I used to live here, sort of circa 35 years ago. But my knowledge of Ireland has diminished somewhat, and also a lot of things have changed. So hopefully I'll just put in some highlights of the road, and once we get out into the countryside, it'll be a little less busy because it's kind of just at the start of rush hour now. Early start as always for me. So I'm just going to concentrate on enjoying these wee roads as the sun comes up. I'll maybe stop for a coffee or two yet, and I'll come back to you in a wee while. In the meantime, enjoy the sunshine, and I'll put in some highlight reels as we go ahead here. And the best thing about today is I get to do it all in the opposite direction, but a slightly different route tomorrow. Hey. Okay, folks, I shall leave you to it. Oh, I was supposed to go up that road, wasn't I? Oops. Right, gotta do a Yui. See you later. Bye. Hello again. Just back. It's sort of 10-15 minutes later from that last wee chat. Just going through the town of Market Hill, and still heading in a kind of westerly, southwesterly direction. The roads from my route app have actually been quite good. It's stuff of one I've never ridden before and can't remember if I ever have, as in not ridden but been down at least. But yeah, so far it's been a good show for my route app, so let's keep it going and enjoy these roads. Just not enjoying commuters too much. So for those of you who don't use my route app, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, it is a web-based application, but also an app, which is on my phone in front of me here. It's made by some good guys in Holland. They've developed it over the last few years, and quite a lot of people have sort of cottoned on to the fact that you can use it to plan routes, and it can do a lot of route planning for you, but it's also really precise, where if you want to actually go to a specific place or a specific route, you can plot it quite easily. And also it's a lot more customizable. Like you can put schedules in and stuff if you want to be that anal, but I tend to just use it as a design a route, export the track and throw it into the sat nav as a red line, as you can see here in my XT, and that way you can put it across multiple kind of applications, Oz Maps and all that kind of stuff. It's handy for the TET because you can import the TET into it as well. I've used it when we've been out to Spain to have a look and see where you're kind of what towns you're going through, just to get an idea of the general populace and things like that. Just give you an idea what's coming up before you even get out there. And it has like street view as well, so if you're not sure what a road looks like, you can jump into street view, all that kind of good stuff. But you know, it's been around a few years now, but it is evolving, and it seems to be getting better every year. It is a paid for service, I'll say that, but they do sometimes do lifetime memberships, deals and things like that, which is always good value. But this is the first time I've used the actual app on the phone for turn by turn, because I've exported a track from it, I've put the red line on my Garmin just to give me an idea where I'm going. Sorry, I'm trying to get around corners here. And then I've put that on just to see what's coming up next kind of thing, because I missed a turn back there last time I was talking to you. It wasn't a big deal, but it was just a, oh bugger. So yeah, so I've got to concentrate on that and concentrate on these roads. So I will keep quiet for a while and let you guys enjoy some of the green grass and the stone walls. Not that there's many about at the minute. The thing about these roads is that when you think about the infrastructure of Ireland, a lot of the infrastructure is based around these types of roads. So you get all kinds of vehicles on it. So you will get 40 footers as you come around a corner, etc., etc. It's much like Wales in a way, as in, you know, the Wales have got like sort of two dual carriageways, the M4 and the A55, I think it is, in the north. So you just got to keep your wits about you. Plus, there's always lots of people walking about. I think I'm going right then left. So as you can see, we're kind of near Keady, Armagh area. And somebody told me a while ago that this part of the world has more motorcycles per head of population than anywhere else in Europe. I find that hard to believe. Maybe it's the UK, but we certainly do like our motorbikes in Ireland, especially in the north of the island, or Northern Ireland, depending on which persuasion you are. Yeah, so this is the week after the Northwest 200 to give you some perspective. The controversialness of Michael Dunlop and not putting his foot down will probably live to haunt us for years to come. Definitely, Mr. Heckman was not a happy boy, neither was Davy Todd, so hopefully they'll get over it to the TT and there'll be a good race there. We'll see. If the rumours are true, Mr. Hickman might not be back, might never come back to the Northwest 200 after that, but that's a shame. Dirty dive into the left. I don't think it's even synced up yet, have it? No. That's it, synced up. I need to sync up every time, I always forget it. And I'm going kind of straight on and then up the hill, is it? I didn't have my camera on a minute ago, but the sat-nav took me up some, what I thought was just a continuation of the route, but it tends to take you off the route and then back onto the route, which is not great if you're kind of on the clock today trying to get to somewhere by a certain time, but I'll just keep an eye on it. It does tend to just go main road and then cut off to the right and then parallel it and then back onto it, which is probably a feature of the way they design it to do. So when you say curvy route, they definitely mean it, I'll tell you that. Class. And it's 8:15 in the morning, by the way, so I'm still half asleep. I'm headed down in there to the corner. And you've also got everybody going to work half asleep, so just cruise it for the time being. But it's one of these things, when you use a new sat-nav system or a new application or whatever, it always takes a few goes just to understand how it kind of, its algorithm works, so to speak. It's it's always been the same with most sat-nav systems I've used. They always take a wee hissy fit here and there. But to be honest, this one's been pretty solid the last few years. And it's probably piss poor preparation on my part. I literally put A, B and go between kind of thing. And didn't really put any thought into where I was going. I just thought, right, take me somewhere. And thankfully, it's probably taken me places I've never been, or can't remember ever being, so it's all new to me today, which is always good. Oop, Titans. Bus. School buses are on today during midweek. I must say the weather has been absolutely superb the last few days. I've been managing to get out quite a lot. I've definitely got a few miles on these Mitas tires now. They've got, I would probably say they're approaching 1,000 miles on them now. Maybe I should do a 1,000-mile review and what I think, but at the moment I've not ridden them in the rain, so it's hard to give you a fair and concise feeling about how they are in the rain. But on the dry tarmac they're fine, on the gravelly roads they're fine, so thumbs up for me in that respect. But we'll get to try them in the wet, but I'll put some thoughts in, because it seems to be the video of me just out for a scotch scrubbing them in seemed to hit a point or hit a nerve, or not hit a nerve, is that the word? It seemed to do reasonably well compared to the other videos, so well, I'll just give you a bit of an update maybe when I get back over the next few weeks. And for those of you that have watched the DJI Osmo kind of 3 months review type thing, I'm still very impressed with the battery life in these things. I mean, I sit here and press the button 3 or 4 times in a ride and switch it on and off, and then, you know, you get home to charge it, it's still got like 25% after a full day's ride. So it's, don't get me wrong, I've got my spare batteries in my pocket here, but it's definitely way better than any action cameras I've used before. Looking at no one in particular in the left hand corner there. But yeah, it's been like I said, an eye-opener really, that the technology's moved on that much now that we can have batteries that last over an hour, and recording 4K and stabilisation, and being reasonably ultra wide. Hopefully it makes that van look far enough away that you're not looking at the back. Look, oh, we must be in the south of Ireland. There you go, that's us across the border. That's how quick it happens in this country. You can literally turn the corner and the next thing you know, you're in the south of Ireland. But I actually think we go back out, or should I say, as we travel to the west, we go back out to the south. So you can see the speed limit there, and then the tarmac changed. And I think we're back in the north now, because the tarmac's changed. So we may have been out and back in again. That's how quick it can happen. So literally, I think we are now back in the north. There, because you can see the tarmac, the yellow line has gone, and that was literally, was that even 500 yards? It is absolutely, it still cracks me up to this day that that's just the way it is. I take it back, there's still an 80 kilometre sign. Yeah, we're in the south, definitely. That's the Republic of Ireland, or whatever you want to call it. It's yeah, it was just a new patch of tarmac. I'll just calm down now. Good man. So this is the kind of wee roads I like just to potter about when I'm just chilling. Just to get to see a bit of the countryside. And there's plenty of folk live out around these parts. That's the thing about Ireland. Virtually every field has a house in the corner. Big farming community. I need to change the units on my bike to kilometers per hour, so I've got a bit of a speed readout, so I know what I'm doing. Fuel wise, we've got about 120 mile left to fuel according to my sat nav, but that's a wee bit ambitious, or not ambitious, but generous, I should say. We've probably got a bit more than that. Wow. There's some beautiful properties in this country. Very, very different from the UK mainland. It's changed. Maybe 100 kilometers an hour. That's the main Irish road there. Left here, and then a dirt track up there to somebody's farm. A wee nudge, that's what we like. Patient in the road. I think this is what my view is going to be for the next 6 hours, is hedges. Kink here, I think, left and right. That for a morning. A bit of countryside. Here we T-junction, go left. Maybe the road goes that way. come back. It's definitely taking me down some cracking little lanes, I'll tell you that. There's big grass mostly down that road it's behind us. And we're kind of crisscrossing the main road at the minute, so we'll see what comes of it. No idea where I am, which is probably half the beauty of it all. Turning right here somewhere. Nothing following. No junction there. Menagerie roads. Just keep you on for a wee time so you can get a sample of what it looks like. It's no different really from a single track road back in Scotland. The only problem is the hedges are quite high, so sight lines aren't great. So. And there's plenty of houses about, so there's folk heading to their work, which is another wee thing you've got to be conscious of. Plenty of gravel in the middle, so just watch yourselves if you're braking, but you all know that. Going left up here somewhere, another wee menagerie. And here, yeah, that must be up that fence. It's not. Taking the wrong road. Great. Although it's picked up the route below, so let's see where it takes me. I'll use the contingency sat nav because it auto corrects, which is quite handy. Everybody loves a wave. So yeah, I was supposed to be paralleling it, so it's probably going along that ridge on the right hand side. It looks a bit twistier, but this might be a better road actually. If it takes me down here. It's slightly more straight. Yeah, so I was thinking of going along that ridge on the right hand side there. Height, but there's not many hills around here. It's all kind of rolling countryside. I think it's all still drumlins, like most of the county down where I used to kick about. Glacial deposits. I'm going to go straight on here. Yep. Or yeah, straight on. Another wee road down to the right there, so up to farm, that's up to farm. But yeah, there's all these just scratchy roads everywhere, brilliant. If you actually look on Google and you put the street view on, and you see that most of Ireland is just covered in little tiny roads. Oh. Nope, they're going to let you go. Okay. No, it's okay, no worries. You've got plenty of room. Thank you. Still not even 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know how much distance I've got to go yet, but may have to expedite the old route if it's going to be like this for a long time. This is just coming us back onto the red line on the Garmin, which is the original route. Looks like nothing coming down from the left. Plenty of stones. Yep. There's not much of a view. I'm not tall enough to see over those hedges, folks, so sorry for that. Naturally, McNaturally is definitely taking my desires to heart planning this route. Taking a right here. A few skids marks on the road. I'm sure the locals are thinking, what's the idiot doing out here at 9 o'clock in the morning? Here somewhere. There. I don't want to make one of them coming down the road. Combine. At the higher ground in the area, so if there's a road along the higher ground, it's actually taken that as a cue to plot the route, which is pretty good. So you get the best views, hopefully. I'd like to be able to tell you where I'm looking at, but I'm assuming I'm looking to the south. Cows, or cows, as they call them over here. And then we go on right here. This. Is there something like a lake in their garden? Now a drum lock or something. Big fishing hole. Goodness, the garage is bigger than the house. Glorious day. There is forecast for maybe a couple of showers as we get further south, but I do have the waterproofs on standby in the side bags, so fingers crossed we don't have to use them. Keep an eye on the track because I could get distracted by just following the road. Hickory here, Hickory. Kink. They're all a bit measure, Jump to the next one. We're going to it's taking me trying to take me up to the right there. I'm heading southwest, so I might just go up into Father Ted's. Go adventurous riding, you know, avoid motorways and that. The roads have been like this for a while now. Oh, sheepy. I'm a little bit out of civilization, so I'm feeling like I may take longer than what I was expecting to go down this road. On you go. Welcome back. The wheel lane's just got a wee bit too much. They were just a very slow progress down the road, so I've jumped onto the main roads just to make a bit of progress. A few lorries about and stuff, but generally, as you can see, they're pretty clear. The weather is absolutely awesome. I think we're almost at 20 degrees and it's 10:06 in the morning, so I've been on the road about 3 hours and I've probably got about another 150 miles to go, but yeah, estimated time of arrival at my next destination is 1:10 but I'll need to stop for fuel soon, so hopefully fuel, coffee, bite to eat, and then make a bit of progress down the road after that. But yeah, the sat nav was kind of, I would say if you had all day to get there, it would be brilliant because you'd just be pottering about all the way back roads, but I needed to get down the road. Turn left here for some reason. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Must be just taking me down a wee more interesting road, hopefully. Yeah, so as I say, I'm on the main Garmin now, which keeps crashing on me for whatever reason. So it's taking me down to the right here somewhere. There's a wee road here. Sign. Castle Pollock. It's just taking me off the main track. That's good. That's what I like to see. Mullingar, 41 clicks. So I think we're heading for Mullingar direction. Maybe that's what the plan is. But we'll see. I'm at the mercy of the sat nav, but it's an absolute cracking day, so I don't really care. Anyway, right. I'll stop talking and you can join me as we get further down the road. see you later, or speak to you later, I should say. This is just a wee detour to get these wee twisties in. This is quite nice. It's almost like the sat nav just spotted, oh, there's a good road over the left, you better go there. Is this the road we're taking? It looks like it. A bit of dirt on the corner there. Now, catch you later.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome back. A little bit further down the road, just stopped at Athlone for some refreshments. Nice Italian chicken wrap with a large cup of Americano and a little pistachio croissant to finish it off. Oh, very nice. It's just about 12 o'clock now. I've been on the go sort of since just after 7. So, yeah, just chilling. The sat nav's taking me a pretty good route, although there's a bit of traffic and solid white lines everywhere. So progress is a little bit slower than I thought, but it's all good because it's 21 degrees. The sun is splitting the trees, and I've got some good music on the old playlist. So just a wee update, just as I'm heading down the road, not really much to see apart from the central plains of Ireland and the highly restrictive white line, solid white lines on straight roads that you can see for miles. But hey ho, mustn't grumble. Right, let's get on and I'll catch you in a bit. Cheerio now. Tell them in here now. Trackers. Just making some progress. It's gone 12 o'clock just now, so that's 5 hours on the road now. Just chilling out, sitting at the speed limit, watching out for cars and tractors coming at the side, and when it's about hitting another wee town, it just seems to be, when you're travelling on the sort of main roads, you're just going to be village, town after town, so it's kind of hard to make progress unless you're on the motorways, but who wants to sit on the motorway for 4 hours, you know? So yeah, so that's the progress so far. I'm probably about, what, 63 miles now away from my first waypoint, kind of first must-see thing, which you'll probably quite like. and I don't even know what this town's called, but I'm going straight on. Oh, stay there. Busy. Stop in the shade. Perfect. Look at that. Oh. Cabana takeaway. Cabana. Sorry, so there's a sign for Tullabore and Shannon Bridge. Ooh, Shannon Bridge. That's a nice spot, I believe. I'm quite impressed with the cooling of this engine now. It's hasn't went over four segments on the temperature all day, and it's sitting at 22 degrees outside at the moment, which is pretty good. Sorry, I've got earplugs in. Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it? Oh, it's just warm, alright. See you later. Right. Boy, they're coming up to me. I can hardly hear a word he was saying, but I think he was saying it's for grand weather now. Now, whether or not the microphone will pick that up, I'm not sure. Right, straight on, that's the one. But I love the old boys around here. There's some crack in them. We've got some yarns and some stories. Anyway, there's not much to see. I'll bring you back in a wee while. Yeah, I don't know if I was saying earlier on, the temperature on this bike now with the new unit in it is such a big improvement on the old 790 engine. I mean, you've got to look at, obviously there's been improvements, bigger oil cooler, wider header pipes, you know, about 20% wider, letting the exhaust gas out, keep it cool. But then there's also the fact that I've had the remap done as well, which basically throws more fuel in, and that obviously has a cooling effect on the engine as well. I mean, it's 21, 22 degrees just now. Alright, we're moving, sitting at 4 bars, but at the traffic lights previously there, we were sitting ticking away, and it didn't even go up, whereas the old bike, the old engine, would have probably gone into the red a little bit. So there's definitely a noticeable difference in that. Now, how much of that's a remap, I don't know, but I definitely think the 890 runs cooler than the 790, even before the remap. You know, sitting in traffic at any stage, it was never the fans never came on or anything like that, whereas 790, even in winter, if you were in any sort of traffic, even in town, it would quickly heat up and click the fans on. And then obviously we've had warning lights and stuff in Barcelona when it was like 30 degree heat sitting in traffic. But yeah, that's kind of definitely a big improvement, and it's nice to get it tested on sort of tour scenario, right on the bike with bags and stuff. So right, junction here, pay attention. You do get quite used to sitting cruising on those roads, and then all of a sudden there's a T-junction. I don't know where's next, but it's 56 miles now to my POI, my point of interest. If you can guess it, write it in the comments. Some of you might know where I'm headed, but all I'll say is that it's not far away, or it could be far away. There you go. Looks like we're going to be going over some water soon. But yeah, these roads are all pretty straight. I don't know whether these are old military roads from back in the day, or I definitely don't think they're Roman roads. I don't know if the Romans were in Ireland. They probably were, but these are straight as a die. It's kind of like very American-ish, but they're just straight across the plains in Ireland. So this must be some sort of bog we're going across now. Can't see any body of water, although it says we're kind of over something now. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of an area of natural marsh or bog. You can feel the way the roads subside and stuff. Anyway, I digress. Look at the way this lorry. And then we're clear, but it must be a marsh or a peat bog. Tommy turf and peat burns. All I can say is, what a glorious day to be riding through the centre of Ireland. Sun above us, not behind us. Vents in the jacket fully open, and absolutely no complaints. As I said, there was supposed to be an isolated shower or two down here, which could still happen yet, but looking up ahead, it's bubbling up a little bit, but nothing too scary looking. As I said, there's time yet. Right, 54 miles to go. I'll catch you in a wee while. Okay. Strong smell of tarmac there. And some tarmac for your drive. This is the place to come apparently. Trick caddy. Oh, starting to feel the heat now. Just coming into Port Tumna. I believe we're crossing the Shannon. Correct me if I'm wrong, I need to check. But it's a bit of a, yeah, it must be the Shannon. A nice bridge. Go for a cruise. I think that's Ireland's biggest river. Definitely a few boats. And we've entered County Galway. There you go. Start singing Galway Girl. Not quite Swanwick, but close. Some nice boats for hire to cruise up and down the river. The journey continues, and we are on a road to Gort somewhere. This is severe right there, but plenty of hours to avoid that wall. Just starting to get some nice wee back roads now. Something else picked up stuff. If you still haven't guessed where we're going yet, I don't know whether to give you any clues or not. But it's not that house because that's quite near, and this one's quite far away. And you could possibly get a cup of tea there. But anyway, we're 31 miles out from it on a nice wee road. It's 21 degrees, a little bit of a cool breeze in the shade. Clouds are bubbling up, and I got some good tunes playing in my ears. And these roads are absolutely lovely. Ballinnakill reminds me of a Frankie Boyle joke. everywhere in Ireland is called Kill a Man, Kill Another. Lovely, tidy little place. Absolutely lovely. And in case you're wondering if you've seen a lot of different coloured flags kicking about, obviously there's a big GAA, the Gaelic Athletic Association. As the All-Ireland finals are coming up soon, and there was regional finals the last couple of weeks and stuff like that, so that's what all the flags are for. I think we're still in County Galway. I don't think we've quite entered Clare yet. Court is 26 kilometres away, if that means anything to you. Oh, it's nice and cool in the shade. Oh, sorry, I can just thought the sat-nav was having a bit of a benny there. This has already had one benny this morning where it froze on me. So, I don't know whether the battery's on its way out or whether or not it's software related and therefore maybe needs a good clean out. But it has been restarting on my... Oh, there it goes again, like calculating. That's going to send me somewhere different now. Oh, again. There we go. Look at that for a view over the forest. Wow. Well, we're coming to townish. Welcome to the Burren Lowlands. The Burren. That maybe give you a clue to where I'm going. I don't know. Devastation on the left. Oh, I can smell bin juice. Minging. Let's just get into the flow of that. Typical. By magic, the bin lorry pulled over. Typical, I switched the camera off 2 turns later, he's pulling over to pick up a bin. I'm still on the right road, I hope. 17 miles to go. If you haven't guessed yet, or you want to have a guess, stick something in the comments below, just for a giggle. This is an absolutely fantastic road. I couldn't tell you what road it is, but it's heading towards Gort from the east. So after me bugging out of my long-winded little back roads trail this morning, I'm coming up to rejoin it after about 100 or so miles. can see the red line coming in from the right somewhere, further up the road. This is absolutely superb road. Just the right amount of traffic on it. And you can just watch it flow around the corners. Absolutely brilliant. And it's quite a coarse tarmac as well, so very similar to some of the good Scottish roads. 50 mile an hour, 50. I don't want to be a victim of a guard catching me anymore. So there's the local GAA club, so that'll be the local club right beside the bar. A bar and lounge, that'll be the highway activity Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no doubt. The local chapel. All very picturesque. The picture's cute. And we're picking up the stone walls. And as I say, they definitely like their big houses here. They make the most of what they have. Fantastic. And it feels like it's getting warmer. I must be able to say it's definitely north of 21, I'll tell you that. Modern building. Stay in your side of the road, I'll stay in mine. Fantastic, look at that, lovely. Left turn to Gort, right turn to Loughrea. Does that give you any clues? Keep guessing, keep firing it in the comments, where am I going? Stone walls and the grass is green. Oh, I wish I was on that N17. Sorry. I promise not to sing again. We stand up, get some air. Oh, I feel that. Oh, through the jacket. Superb. Can't see what that says. It's either 20 degrees or more than 22. Here we are in Gort. Oh, so we stop. Oh, well, Sunbeam, is it? There's a Triumph. There we go, we're just in and out of Gort there. Any clues yet? Does that mean anything? Don't know. I think this is one of the main arteries, motorways, is it? Down this neck of the woods? Yep. Collect some dandelions and the hand guard around the next couple of corners. Oh wow, look at that. I think that might have been in the Irish photo rally a few years ago. I think I've seen a few people right up to that, but that's obviously an old steeple or something from a from an old church or monastery even. The old building there, wow. I'd love to go in and see it, but I'm trying to push for time. But that's the burn in the background there, you can see it. It's like a moonscape almost. All the rock outcrops. So I can see my red route coming on to this again. Comes out of a wee road on the right here somewhere. Which, in hindsight, I'm thankful I didn't follow it today, because it'd probably still be about 50-60 miles north of where I am. So yeah, I would have come out of, not that road, is it? No, the next one. We'll clear both ways. Coral Fin. Right, so there's the kind of barren formations there. You can see the rocks. That's what the barren's kind of all about, and you can see across there, look at all that, and the hills, see it? It's probably quite hard to see in the wide angle lens, but you get the drift. It's all kind of that kind of hardcore rock. Might remind you of an island of a TV series. Oh, it looks a bit craggy. Getting close now to where we're headed for. You've got a bit of a lock on the right there. That's nice. Look at that. Where would you rather be on a Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh, people swimming. Fantastic. It is that hot, folks. People are in bathing costumes in Ireland. Rocky outcrops, craggy rocks. Absolutely gorgeous part of the world. Just so green and lush. Oh no. Oh no. We've gone the wrong way, have we? Oh, it's just okay, it's rerouted, thankfully. Lots of people here. Must be whoop. Must be a walk here. We're less than a mile now to our point of interest. Have you guessed?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.